Wow, we just ate lunch. I made us turkey Munster cheese sandwich with romaine lettuce and mayo. So we sat by the water, ate our sandwich, and we're gonna leave the mountain area. And I ate a peach too, so my hands are sticky. Yes, it is a little chilly. Not real bad though. Well, not real bad for your feet, but if your whole body was in, if you were up in your chest area, it would be very cold. Yeah. Yes, indeed. But if you were in the sun, sliding down a boulder, it might be okay. There's my hiker. She's the hiker. She got up early and went hiking. I just didn't think my back would take it, or my knees really. Or I would have gone with her. Hello, Tubies. Well, this is leaving day. It was our first little bit of sightseeing. After lunch by the creek, we went around just a little bit. One of 3 campground sections near the lake. So there's not a whole lot to see. The lighting again was bad. It was early morning and I couldn't even show anything on her side because the sun was coming in that direction and the glare was already bad enough through the front and my side. So that's why there isn't more for you to see because the glare was just terrible. We had wanted, well, I had wanted to go to this one section, but we couldn't find it. Somewhere by the creek, there are big boulders where there's a natural water slide. I wanted to do it. She didn't really want to. So we didn't put any real effort into finding where it was. And she didn't think either one of us should be doing that with our backs. And she doesn't have a bad back. She just was referring to our age. But hey, I'm not too old yet. But I do have some issues back there. What the heck? That's what ibuprofen is for. Yeah, I had a really rough night. The first night in the bunk bed. Yeah, I kept her awake most of the night, moaning and groaning and flipping and flopping and turning. The next morning, she was really upset. She was even tearing up, telling me how much she loved me and that it was hard for her to see me in such pain. I said, well, that's how it is when I have a really active day. Just most people don't see it. There's nobody around me to see it. So I said, just give me an hour. And she said the look on my face in the morning. And she tried to talk me out of going fishing the second day. And I said, oh, hell no, that's not happening. Just give me an hour. A few cups of coffee, my lotions and potions. I mean, I put on BioFreeze on my shoulders, on my casting elbow, Pain Wizard on my back, lidocaine patch on my lower back, Pain Wizard on my knees, which is made in Colorado, by the way, and I swear by that stuff. And then I put on my neoprene knee supports, and I took some ibuprofen. And just as I had predicted, within an hour I was ready to go. And you can't even tell how much pain I had been in that second day video, because I was doing fine and I was at the lake. So yeah, but that night, ooh lordy, I just could not get comfortable. I was in a lot of pain. So she didn't want me to slide down the boulders, so we didn't. Okay, well, you know how it is, guys. You still think you can do things that you shouldn't be doing. I'll tell you what, though. Wow, those campsites that you're about to see a little bit of were really nice. Flat, just beautiful sites with boulders and trees. And I think they run anywhere from 20 to 28 a day. From 20, the low-end tent sites with no electric, to pull-throughs for RVs with electric. In addition to those campsite prices, there's a $7 day fee just to be at the lake park. So it's a bit pricey. It's not cheap. But I'll tell you what, those sites are better than any RV park I've stayed at so far. So here's a tiny little view of those sites. Oh yeah, it's pretty. Pretty little site. And then there's site over here. Wow. Wow. Ooh, that's interesting looking tent. Yeah, there are some, but they could be coming in for the weekend.
There's the camp host.
Oh.
Right here.
Yeah. Once they find a position like this, they get to keep it.
A little tent. Ours is bigger than that.
That's about the size of mine, I think. Grilling.
Smells good. You got a whiff.
I didn't. Cool. I could camp here. I like that campsite. Is that creek down there?
There's usually, when you go online to pick it out, there's a little map, and it shows you where the bathrooms are.
Okay.
You know? So we always like, well, we don't want to be right next to the bathroom, but we don't want to be too far from the bathroom.
Exactly.
And then you can sometimes see where there's a, they'll put a little creek in or something, if there's one there, but you just never know. But until you get there, you don't know what the heck it is.
True.
The one we were at last year when we stopped, we got to our spot and it had and we were expecting rain and storms because the forecast was bad. And it had a big dead tree, like dead center right over the campsite.
Oh.
And we were like, I'm not feeling so good about this.
No.
So we asked if we could change the campsites and they give us a different one.
I wouldn't have liked that either. Miss Leadfoot. That was the fastest 15 miles per hour I've ever done.
I didn't know it was 15 until I saw the sign.
Potty with the chimney. I don't know if that's true. Looked like it.
You want to let the air out.
Oh, very funny. I just got that. Little meadow. All kinds of wildflowers up here. It's really pretty. Oops, I'm hitting the window. Don't mind me, guys. I'm weak from catching so many trout and baby perch that I had to throw back away. Well, not away, back into the lake.
Set them free.
Set them free, they were too small.